Somebody's going to come to you in pain, you're going to figure out what they're doing that's causing that pain, you're going to help them co-create a vision of a better future, and then you're going to help them create that vision of overcoming that barrier. This is psychology, you guys. This is how it works. This is the psychology of online sales. That's it. And this is also the psychology of coaching. This is how you help people create the vision of their better future. All right, so before we talk about the psychology of online sales, I want to ask you guys a question. What's going on, Austin? How you doing, my man? Why do people have fitness goals? Why do people have fitness goals? What's going on, Bishop? How you doing, girl? Why do people have fitness goals? Why does somebody want to lose 5 pounds? Why does somebody want to gain 5 pounds of lean muscle? Why does somebody want to build a booty? Why does somebody want to do a fitness competition? Let's talk about the psychology of online sales. So a lot of online trainers will focus on the surface level problem, right? So we'll focus on the, the fact that somebody wants to lose 10 pounds and we'll offer a solution to that problem. Or we'll focus on the fact that somebody wants to gain 5 pounds of lean muscle and we'll focus on the solution to that problem. We'll focus on the external result and we'll focus on that and we'll try to solve this problem. But at the end of the day, we have to go deeper and we have to search for the reason why. So somebody's going to reach out to you. This is how online sales goes, right? So I'm going to talk specifically about how a sales call is going to work, and then I'm going to talk about how that applies to all of your posts. So let's say, as an example, you get on a phone call with somebody and they say, yeah, Brian, I want to lose 10 to 15 pounds. The first thing you need to do is you need to figure out exactly what they're doing and why they haven't been able to do this on their own. So the first thing is like figuring out what they're doing and what their goal that they have and what they've been doing to work towards that. Okay, so that's the first step, is figuring out the goal that they have and what they've been doing to work towards that. So before you even get on a phone call, you're already doing that homework by figuring out your ideal client. So you figure out your ideal client, like what the problem that they have. So maybe your ideal client is somebody that wants to lose body fat. Maybe your ideal client is somebody who wants to build a booty. Maybe your ideal client is somebody that wants to gain 5 pounds of lean muscle. So the first step to any online sale is by understanding what the problem is. What is the problem and what have they done to try to solve that problem? Right? What is the problem and what have they done to try to solve that problem? So Austin Murray, my man, just made a sick comment, and now we're going to talk about the emotional, right? So this is where all online trainers fail, right here, is because all online trainers are trying to solve the problem. They're trying to solve the external result. They're trying to say, here's a post that's going to help you lose 5 pounds. Here's a post that's going to help you gain 5 pounds lean muscle. Here is a workout that's going to help you build a booty. But you know what? Nobody cares, because there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of other options on the internet other than you. So nobody cares about this, which is why a lot of people get on sales calls or they get on calls with potential clients and they miss the mark because they're aiming to solve the external problem. They're aiming to solve, 5 pounds lean muscle. They're aiming to solve how to build a booty. They're aiming to solve how to get on stage, but people don't care about that. We need to figure out why. We need to figure out why somebody is wanting to solve this problem. We need to figure out the emotional connection behind the problem. We need to figure out if somebody is frustrated because they've been trying so hard to lose the weight and they can't seem to do it no matter what they do. We need to figure out why somebody wants to build a booty, why they don't feel confident in their jeans when they put them on. We need to figure out why that guy wants to put on 5 pounds of lean muscle, because maybe he doesn't feel confident when he steps into work. Maybe he doesn't feel confident in the bedroom. Maybe his girlfriend, maybe he's sick of having his girlfriend laying with a skinny dude, laying with a bunch of sticks, and when he goes out in public, he feels like his girl's checking out other guys. But why? What is the emotional connection behind the problem that you're trying to solve? This is the psychology of online sales. Online sales is not about the problem, aka trying to lose 5 pounds, trying to build a booty, trying to step on stage. It's not about the problem, but it's about why they have that problem. It's about why they are seeking the solution. And it's about the emotions they are feeling as a result of the problem that they have. Yeah, does that make sense? So we're talking about creating an emotional connection. We're talking about creating an emotional connection. And so I'm talking about a sales call here, but I'm going to backtrack for a second. I'm going to talk about why that's important to create that with your content. Because I talk a lot to, my clients all know this. I talk about creating emotionally charged content. And emotionally charged content is content that is speaking to your ideal client. It's content that is like reaching across the screen and like meeting them where they're at by saying like, are you frustrated because you can't seem to lose the weight? Do you feel like no matter what you do, your booty just won't grow? Do you feel like sometimes you just like, you want to lose the weight so bad, but you've tried so many different diets and none of them seem to work for you? Right now we're creating an emotional connection with our content. Now people are gonna read it and they're gonna be like, damn, that's me. Is this making sense so far? I hope so, because it's lit. Okay, cool. So we need to figure out the emotional pain behind the problem, okay? So that's step one to online sales. Well, step one is actually, what's the problem? And then step two is what is the emotional pain behind that problem, okay? That's step two. Step three, and this is equally as important as the pain, is creating a vision, a compelling vision of an ideal future. You see, a lot of the people that have been reaching out to you have been in pain for so long that they haven't even imagined what it would feel like to come out on the other side. Like some girls have never been able to build a booty. They've always struggled with it. So sometimes they've been struggling with it for so long that they don't even know what it would feel like to come out on the other side and to have the body that they want. Is this making sense? So part of it is figuring out the pain and the emotion that's being caused as a result of the problem, and then we have to help them create a vision of a better future and like co-create that vision with them, because sometimes they've been in pain for so long that they haven't even imagined what their vision could look like. Okay? Most trainers, what they'll do is they'll go from the goal, which is like, let's say they want to lose 10 pounds, to the vision. Goal to the vision. So they'll say like, okay, you want to lose 10 pounds? That's awesome. If you follow my program, you'll get the result. But a lot of people won't connect with that because they haven't experienced this. They haven't experienced the vision yet, so they won't be able to connect to like, here's a 5 pound workout, like here's like the 5 pounds that I want to lose. Here's the workout that's gonna, lose the 5 pounds, and then you're gonna lose it and you're gonna feel good. People won't make that connection because they're in pain and they can't connect to that emotion. So the psychology of online sales says that I'm gonna meet them in their pain. I'm gonna meet them where they're at. I'm gonna meet them at their problem, and then I'm gonna take them on a journey to the vision. I'm gonna meet them at their problem. I'm gonna say, man, like, I get it. Like, I understand that it's frustrating. Sometimes you've like tried all these different diets and none of them seem to work, so you feel like nothing is gonna work. But I want you to imagine for a second, Jenny, I want you to imagine for a second that we actually do solve this problem. I want you to imagine for a second that I actually do help you lose this weight. I want you to imagine for a second that in 12 weeks from now, you have the body that you want because you're following the right diet specifically for you, and you have me in your corner as your trainer. What would that look like for you? Right? There we go. Now we're helping her co-create that vision. So the vision is a co-creative process. The vision is saying, I'm going to ask you the right questions and you're going to come up with the answers in your own mind so that you can create that vision for yourself. I'm not creating it for you. I'm not saying, Jenny, in 12 weeks, you're gonna look amazing, you're gonna lose this weight, you're gonna be blah, 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 because that's an image that I'm putting in her head, right? That's an image that I'm saying, like, this is in your head now. I'm asking her the right questions so that she can create that vision for herself. So I'm co-creating the vision with her. I'm saying, like, Jenny, it is completely possible for you to lose that weight, and I'm gonna help you do that. What would that look like for you? I'm creating that vision with her. Is this making sense? So first, figure out the problem. So that's like, lose 5 pounds, gain 10 pounds of lean muscle, build a booty, step on stage. What's the problem? What's the emotional pain behind the problem? So maybe they feel frustrated because they've tried a bunch of different diets. Maybe they feel like kind of like hopeless because they've been at a plateau for so long they have no idea how to get out of it. Whatever it is, figure out the pain behind the problem and then bring them on a journey to the vision. Okay, let's say we actually solve these problems for you. Let's say I got you on a diet that actually worked. What would it look like for you to have the body that you've always wanted, and how would it make you feel? So we're co-creating the vision with them, right? We're saying like, what would that look like for you? Okay? So then we've got the problem, we've got the pain, we've got the vision. Once we know exactly what they want, we say, okay, now that I know exactly what you want, why haven't you been able to solve this problem on your own? So now we make them aware of their own habits, right? We make them aware, like maybe they're eating the wrong foods, maybe they're not tracking their macros, maybe they're skipping their workouts, maybe they're watching too much Netflix, maybe they're not getting enough sleep. But why haven't they been able to solve these problems on their own? You ask them that question so they can start to realize, like, maybe I'm not doing, maybe I'm, you know what I mean? So they start to come up with reasons that they're not solving the problem on their own. Is this making sense? We've got the problem, lose 5 pounds. The pain, feeling frustrated because I've tried a bunch of different diets and none of them seem to work. the vision. I want to be able to see my abs before the summer because I want to feel amazing about myself. And the things that have stopped her from achieving these goals on their own is she has no idea what to do about her nutrition because she's followed a bunch of different diets and she doesn't know what works and what doesn't. And that's where you come in. Now the product can be presented. Now that you understand your client, now that you know the problem, now that you know the pain, now that you know her vision and also her setbacks, now you present the product. Now you come in and say, you know what, Jenny? I'm here to solve that problem. You know why? Because I've worked with countless clients just like you that have struggled with weight loss, that have had no idea what to do with their diets, and they felt frustrated, and I've helped them overcome these odds, and I've helped them step into the body that they want. And because I have that experience, I want to help you too. Would you like to hear about how I can help you? Oh, a freaking course she does. You actually understand her now. You spent the time getting to know her. You spent the time to actually figure out who she is, and you actually care about solving her problems. And she's more invested because she created these visions on her own with your help. So your responsibility is not only to figure out who she is, but your responsibility is to help her create a vision of a better future because you understand what's possible based on your personal trainer experience. Is this making sense or what? You guys lit? I'm fucking lit. This is sick. So now you come in with a solution to your product. So the psychology of online sales. You guys will see this in ads everywhere, all over your Facebook. You're gonna see ads that are gonna talk specifically to your pain. They're gonna say, are you frustrated because you can't do this? Are you overwhelmed because you can't figure out this diet? Can you not seem to lose weight no matter what you do? So you'll see a lot of ads all over everywhere that will speak specifically to your pain because they're trying to meet you where you're at and they wanna take you on a journey to the vision. This is the psychology of online sales. This is it. So if you understand this, then you understand how to help people get to their goals because you're gonna understand sometimes a client's gonna come to you in pain and they're gonna say, man, like I'm like so frustrated, I can't seem to lose weight this week, like no matter what I'm doing. So you're gonna say, okay, like that makes sense, like what are you doing right now? Like you say you can't seem to lose weight, so what are you doing right now? I'm like, I haven't been tracking my macros this week, like I haven't been diligent with my workouts. You're like, okay, so the reason, like you wanna lose weight and then you're frustrated, but the reason you haven't been able to do it is because you're not tracking your macros. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so like what if you just got back on track this week? What if you just like started a new day? What if you just like spent this week like focusing on being diligent and then you could start to lose weight consistently because you're tracking your macros? Is that something that you want to do? Yeah, it is something that I want to do. Okay, so this week I want you to focus on tracking your macros so we can get back on track so we can get you losing weight again. It's the same process. It's the psychology. So somebody's going to come to you in pain. You're going to figure out what they're doing that's causing that pain. You're going to help them co-create a vision of a better future, and then you're going to help them create that vision of overcoming that barrier. This is psychology, you guys. This is how it works. This is the psychology of online sales. That's it. And this is also the psychology of coaching. This is how you help people create the vision of their better future. Is this making sense? Okay, so it's a 5-step process. You have to understand the problem. I want to lose 5 pounds. And then when somebody comes to you and they want to lose weight, you need to figure out why. What is the reason that they felt compelled to reach out to a trainer to lose 5 pounds? So what is the pain that they're in? Maybe they're frustrated, maybe they hit a plateau, maybe they tried a bunch of different diets, maybe they're just not sure what works and what doesn't, maybe they're overwhelmed because there's so much information on the internet. What's the reason behind why they reached out to you? Once you know the reason why, then you start co-creating a vision of a better future with them. You start saying, okay, let's say, Jenny, that I actually helped you solve this problem. I actually helped you lose weight. What would that look like for you and how would it make you feel? So step number 3 is co-creation of a better future. Step number 4, once you know exactly what they want, you're gonna ask, why haven't you been able to solve these problems on your own, Jenny? Why haven't you been able to lose this weight on your own? So you start making her aware of her own behaviors that's limited her. And then step number 5, you come in with a solution. You come in saying, I understand you, I know where you're at, I know where you wanna get to, and I wanna be the dude to take you there. Is this making sense? Woo! I'm lit. I love it. So that's it, you guys. That is the psychology behind online sales. If you understand this, you will be able to convert almost every single person that gets on the phone that has the money to invest in your program. And it's just about like coming from a heartfelt place. It's understanding that I know some people are in pain. I know some people need help. I know some people that I know there are people out there that need my service, and I'm going to do everything in my power to help them see that it's possible for them. So the psychology of online sales for me is about creating a vision of a better future for the people that I'm going to work with so that they're motivated to work towards it, right? So I want to help people see their own potential. I want to help people see that if they put in the work, they can get the result. And I'm going to help them create that vision inside of their heads by asking them the right questions. All right? All right. So thank you for watching. We had a bunch of viewers the whole time. Some people stayed. Colton, Austin, Bishop, Justin, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching. If you guys got value, please comment below and let me know what you learned. Mr. Felix, what up, what up? I'm just gonna wave at y'all. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys got value. Ooh, and I wanna drop something right now. Bishop, this is definitely for you. And this is gonna apply to my current clients as well. But I'm gonna be launching I'm calling it Clients for Christmas. So if you guys want to get clients for Christmas, I want you to send me a fire emoji. Send me a fire emoji if you want to get clients for Christmas. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be launching a 4-day training. It's going to be 20 minutes each day, December 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. And on each one of those days, I'm going to be releasing a 20 to 30 minute training. And they're all going to be designed for getting clients for the new year. So this is for my current clients too, obviously. And this is for new clients that want to learn how to get those clients. So there's gonna be like a bunch of different stuff. I'm gonna give you specific templates you guys can use for your own posts, and you just plug and play your own information. I'm gonna give you specific Instagram story call to actions that you guys can use. Again, you can plug and play with your own information. I'm gonna give you a live role play with one of my trainers, Cole De Silva, so you guys can see us overcoming objections. And then the final thing I'm gonna give you is I'm gonna dissect the phone script, why it works, and how you guys can make it work for you. And the goal is to get 2 to 4 new clients in 14 days. Yo, Shauna, what up? Sean, I was just telling everyone that we're going to be doing, I'm doing a 4-day challenge, just December 26th to 30th, and I'm calling it Clients for Christmas. So I'm going to be giving you 4 days of training, which includes actual written content that I'm going to be giving you that you can use for your own. Instagram story call to actions. I'm also going to be giving you a live role play, and I'm going to be giving you a phone script dissection, and it's all going to be December 26th to 30th. So if you want to be included in this training, I want you to comment below with some fire emojis, and I will send you some information. I'm also gonna be sending out some DMs here right away too. So this is the psychology of online training. If you guys didn't get to see the full live, you need to watch this. This is lit. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon.